We have finally reached a massive turning point. It's February 2026, and the era of the giant, gas-guzzling SUV is finally facing some serious competition. If you think electric cars have to be massive, heavy tanks that cost a fortune, you're in for a massive shock. The compact EV has finally grown up. I am Nick, and you're watching Nick's Car Review, and today, I'm breaking down the 10 best small electric cars you can buy right now. These vehicles prove that bigger isn't always better. We're looking at daily drivers that can outrun supercars at a green light, and vehicles that can literally keep your house running during a power outage. Stick around, because our number 3 pick is a legendary comeback that officially makes electric driving affordable for every single person. Let's dive straight into the list. First on our list is the ultimate king of the city, the Fiat 500e. If you live in a place with crowded streets and almost no parking, this is your new best friend. It is officially the shortest electric vehicle you can buy in the US today. Think of it as a cheat code for city life. It's light, it's quick, and has a turning circle of just 15.8 feet. You can basically pull a U-turn in a narrow hallway. On a full charge, it gives you about 141 miles of range. That is perfect for a full week of driving to work and back without even looking for a charger. Under the floorboards sits a 117 horsepower motor. Now, it's not built for drag racing, but it's very peppy when you need to dart through heavy traffic. Inside, you get a beautiful 10.3-inch touchscreen that connects to your phone without any wires. At a price of around $37,695, you're paying for a specialized tool that turns a nightmare parking hunt into a total breeze. Next up at number 2, we have a huge hit for 2026, the Volvo EX30. Volvo took all of their famous safety and luxury and squeezed it into a tiny, high-performance package. This isn't just a cute little SUV, it's a total rocket ship. If you choose the twin-motor version, it can sprint to 60 miles per hour in just 3.4 seconds. To put that in perspective, that's faster than most Ferraris from just a few years ago. With a driving range of up to 275 miles and a starting price near $38,950, it's one of the best deals if you want premium power in a small size. The interior is very clean and simple. They use recycled materials like old denim and flax that actually look and feel very expensive. Plus, for 2026, it now features vehicle-to-load technology. This means you can plug your laptop or even a coffee machine directly into the car's battery. It's the perfect mix of cool Swedish style and mind-blowing speed. Now for number 3, the car that many people thought was gone for good. The Chevrolet Bolt EV is officially back for 2026, and it's better than ever. After taking a short break from the market, Chevy brought this fan favorite back with a massive technology upgrade. The biggest news? It finally has the fast charging speeds that owners were begging for. We are talking about going from a 10% charge to 80% in just about 25 minutes. That's not all though. For 2026, the Bolt has officially switched over to the Tesla-style NACS charging port. This is a game changer because it means you can pull up to any Tesla supercharger and plug right in without needing a bulky adapter. You're looking at an impressive 262 miles of range on a single charge. But the best part is the price. The base model stays under $30,000. It is easily one of the best values on the market for anyone trying to go electric without spending a fortune. Chevy even added their Super Cruise technology, which allows you to drive hands-free on thousands of miles of highway. This is the car that truly brings the electric revolution to the average person's driveway. Moving on to number 4, we have the Mini Cooper Electric. The 2026 version of this classic hatchback has been totally refined. It still keeps that famous go-kart feeling that makes it so fun to drive, but the range is finally long enough for more than just short city trips. The high-end SE trim now gets you around 250 miles on a full charge. The most exciting part is when you step inside. Instead of a boring, square screen in the middle of the dash, there is a massive circular OLED display. It's actually the first one of its kind in the entire world. You can even change what Mini calls experience modes. These modes swap the sounds the car makes and the colors on the dashboard to match your mood. It's stylish, it's quick, and it starts at around $36,000. It's the perfect choice for the driver who wants their car to have as much personality as they do. Next, at number 5, we have to talk about the Nissan Leaf. If you've been following cars for a few years, you know the Leaf was basically the grandfather of all affordable electric cars. But for 2026, it has completely ditched its old quirky look. It is now a sleek, sharp crossover that looks like it belongs in a sci-fi movie. It sits on a much more modern frame, and it has finally joined the rest of the industry by using the universal NACS charging standard. The range has seen a massive jump as well. You can now get up to 303 miles on a single charge if you choose the larger 75 kilowatt hour battery. That is a total game changer for a car that starts at just about $29,990. Inside, Nissan didn't cut any corners. You get massive screens that make the dashboard look like it's made of one giant piece of glass. Plus, it now comes with a standard heat pump. If you live somewhere with cold winters, you know that the cold can usually drain an electric car's battery quickly. This pump keeps the battery warm and efficient, so you can keep driving while others are stuck waiting at a charger. Coming in at number 6 is a brand new name for 2026 that is already making waves: the Subaru Uncharted. If you've been looking for a compact electric car, but your daily life involves more dirt roads and gravel than smooth city streets, this is the one you've been waiting for. It is actually about 7 inches shorter than Subaru's other electric SUV, the Solterra. This smaller size makes it much easier to toss around on a tight trail or squeeze into a small garage. But don't let that smaller footprint fool you. It is built like a tank. It comes with 8.3 inches of ground clearance, which is almost unheard of for a car this size. The Uncharted is perfect for light off-roading or just handling deep snow and those massive potholes that seem to appear overnight. It delivers a solid 300 miles of range and packs 338 horsepower if you go for the dual motor all-wheel drive version. That means it's not just rugged, it's genuinely fast, hitting 60 miles per hour in less than 5 seconds. Subaru even included their famous X-Mode system. This acts like a brain for the car's traction, helping you crawl out of thick mud or deep sand with zero effort from the driver. Starting at $34,995, it's the most affordable way to get a rugged electric mountain climber in your driveway. Finally, we have number 7, the Kia EV3. You should think of this as the mini-me version of the giant award-winning EV9. It takes all of that millionaire technology and squeezes it down into a subcompact size with a much friendlier price tag of around $35,000. One of the coolest things inside is the sliding center console. You can actually move the armrest back and forth to create a little table for your laptop or just to make more floor space for a bag. It's a small detail that makes a huge difference if you spend a lot of time in your car. But the real star of the show here is the technology. The EV3 features a brand new AI integrated voice control. You can talk to this car just like you're talking to a friend. You can ask it to find the best rated pizza place nearby, or simply tell it you're feeling a bit cold, and it handles everything instantly. It also comes with vehicle to load, or V2L. This lets you plug a giant speaker, an electric grill, or even a movie projector directly into the car's big battery. It is basically a giant power bank on 4 wheels. With up to 300 miles of range and super fast charging that gets you back on the road in about 30 minutes, the EV3 is easily one of the smartest buys on this entire list. It's perfect for someone who wants the tech of a luxury car without the luxury price tag. Whether you're using it to power a campsite or just to navigate through a busy work week, the EV3 feels like it was designed by people who actually drive these cars every day. At number 8, we have a long-time favorite that is still holding its ground as a top contender in 2026, the Hyundai Kona Electric. The Kona is what I like to call the Goldilocks car. It's a bit larger than the tiny Fiat we discussed earlier, but it is still very much a compact crossover. This makes it a total breeze to park in a crowded downtown or navigate through narrow suburban streets. For 2026, Hyundai has packed this car with even more value than before. you get an estimated driving range of up to 261 miles, which is plenty for almost any daily routine. But the real magic is in the features you won't find on many gas cars. It comes equipped with vehicle-to-load technology. This basically turns your entire car into a giant wall outlet. You can plug in your laptop, a blender for a tailgate party, or even a space heater if you're out camping in the woods. Inside, the dashboard is dominated by two massive 12.3-inch screens that look like they belong in a high-end luxury sedan. It's also one of the easiest electric cars to live with day to day, thanks to iPedal driving. This feature lets you speed up and slow down using just the gas pedal, making stop-and-go traffic much less stressful. Starting around $33,000, it's a high-tech bargain that's hard to beat. Moving to number 9, we have to talk about the Tesla Model 3. Even in 2026, this remains the gold standard for small electric sedans. While Tesla has been busy with larger projects like the Cybertruck, the Model 3 is still the most agile and fun-to-drive car in their entire lineup. For this year, they've refined the design even further. They've made the cabin so quiet that you can practically hear a pin drop even when you're cruising at highway speeds. The range is still at the top of its class, stretching anywhere from 272 to a massive 341 miles, depending on which battery you choose. But the biggest reason people still choose the Model 3 is the supercharger network. You don't need any confusing adapters or 5 different phone apps. You just pull up, plug in, and the car handles everything else. In a huge win for drivers, Tesla actually brought back a physical turn signal stock for the US market in 2026 after owners demanded it. With a starting price of about $38,990, it continues to be the benchmark for the entire industry. Finally, at number 10, we have the newest kid on the block, the Mini Aceman. This car is the perfect middle ground in the Mini world. It's bigger than the 2-door Cooper, but smaller than the bulky Countryman. It's a dedicated 5-door electric crossover that is just hitting showrooms this month. What makes the Aceman truly special is its soul. The interior is unlike anything else on this list. Instead of standard leather or plastic, Mini used sustainable, knitted materials that make the cabin feel more like a cozy living room than a vehicle. It offers about 250 miles of range, but it's the personality that really sells it. You get experience modes that project different light patterns across the fabric dashboard and play unique sounds through the speakers based on how you're feeling. It's the perfect choice for someone who wants a car that feels like a piece of art. At around $40,000, it's the premium way to go small. As we look toward the end of 2026 and into 2027, the small EV world is about to get even more crowded and much more advanced. If you thought the 10 cars we just covered were impressive, the technology hidden under their floors is evolving even faster. We are currently seeing a massive shift in how these cars are powered. For years, we've relied on standard lithium-ion batteries. But in early 2026, we are seeing the first real-world trials of semi-solid state and even all solid-state batteries hitting the pavement. Why does this matter to you? Because it solves the two biggest headaches of owning an electric car: range and charging time. Some of these new battery designs, which we are starting to see in high-end prototypes this year, can hold 50% more energy in the same amount of space. This means that the tiny Fiat 500e we started with could eventually go from 140 miles of range to over 200 without getting any bigger or heavier. Even more exciting is the charging speed. Solid-state technology is much better at handling heat, which means we are looking at future compact cars that can add 150 miles of range in just 5 to 10 minutes. That is roughly the same time it takes to fill up a gas tank and grab a bag of chips from the station. But it's not just about the batteries. The very way we fill up changed forever this year. By February 2026, almost every major manufacturer has officially moved to the NACS, or North American Charging Standard. This is the same plug Tesla uses. Gone are the days of carrying 3 different adapters in your trunk, or praying that a specific charging station has the right nozzle for your car. Whether you buy a Chevy, a Nissan, or a Subaru, you can now pull up to a Tesla supercharger, the most reliable network on Earth, and just plug in. This single change has done more to make small EVs practical for the average person than almost any other tech upgrade in the last decade. We're also seeing a massive push for bidirectional charging. You'll hear this called V2L or V2G. Basically, your car is no longer just a way to get from point A to point B. It is a giant mobile battery. In 2026, many of the small cars on this list can actually run your refrigerator, lights, and Wi-Fi if your house loses power during a storm. Some people are even using their cars to save money on their electric bills, charging the car at night when electricity is cheap and selling that power back to the grid during the day when prices are high. And that is the list. The small EV market in 2026 is officially more exciting than the giant SUV market. Whether you want the park anywhere size of the Fiat 500e, the insane supercar speed of the Volvo EX30, or the incredible budget-friendly value of the Chevy Bolt, there is finally a small electric car for every type of driver. If you found this deep dive helpful, do me a huge favor, hit that like button and subscribe to Nick's Car Review. It really helps the channel out so I can keep bringing you these detailed breakdowns and help you navigate the future of driving. Also, I want to hear from you. If you had to pick just one of these 10 cars as your new daily driver, which one are you taking home? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single one. I'm Nick, and I'll catch you in the next one.